At the end of the last episode, we had to send the GoPro back to the UK for repair. So we are filming on my Nikon camera. The shots that follow aren't great, as I was still getting to grips with it. However, from about halfway through this video, I managed to find the super everything looks good setting. But for now, we have a story to tell. We left Sada early in the morning. We were following the Germans, the Commodore Jan, Sinja and the boys. They had left a few hours before us, but we had them in our sights. The sea was lumpy and the passage a little uncomfortable, but we were making progress. These were the biggest waves we'd been in so far. This passage was 56 nautical miles and it took us 10 hours of sailing. We saw the Germans. The race was on. We were gaining on them fast. We caught them up and then realised it wasn't the Germans after all, evidenced by the fact that this boat has a Dutch flag and was nothing at all like Little Drum. But then we spied them for real, and this time there was no doubt.
Hey Liam! Guten Tag!
This gives a great perspective of the sea state.
Yeah, you can see them. You really see the waves, but like they're good reference.
In these conditions, we are faster. We were constantly checking the course and the weather, and we eventually rounded the corner and headed towards the anchorage in Puerto de Camarinas. That's how I think it's said. It was tiring, wasn't it, Hugh? We were greeted by a pod of dolphins and we circled around them until they left us for a fishing boat. Finally, the Germans arrived.
Hey, Germany!
I went around a bit when we were here. I reckon he's dropped the hook about where you are now.
No time for going ashore, we were on a mission to keep moving whilst the weather allowed.
Very lightly.
A dirty anchor to deal with.
Okay, girls.
The girls were in charge today.
Yeah, we passed them.
Not that it was a race or anything. Another 43 nautical mile passage. We rounded Cape Finisterre to arrive in Muros. The next day, we went to explore and we took Liam with us. The camera is still on the old setting, but we are almost at the moment of realisation. It looks like an older day movie, interspersed with some photos, which is what made me realise that the camera had potential to be good. I just needed to change the settings. Just in time for you to rate my plate. This is one of our favourite meals, pasta pesto with tomato salad, feta and sunflower seeds. After tea, we went to collect our favourite German family to go ashore.
There's little fishes in there.
How do other people go outside?
An exciting trip to the Gadis. When you live on a boat, jobs like going to the supermarket become an event, a whole afternoon's activity. See, it was dark by the time we'd finished. I like this camera way better than the GoPro, as you can actually film at night. The next day, and it was time to say goodbye to this bike. We bought it for a tenner on the Isle of Wight, and the saltwater has pretty much trashed it beyond our desire to save it. If we had less to do, this would have been a good project, but you got to pick your battles, and this battle ended at the recycle centre. The kids went to the park with Jan and Sinja, and Hugh and I got to walk around and explore this beautiful town.
It feels like homework, like 2 days off. Not work for a long time. Downstairs under my parents' house is a bit like this. They call it the Undercroft, and I've always said it felt like Mediterranean-y. We're not in Med, we're in northern Spain. I just can't wait. More important, I just found the frequencies. Anyway, the point is, it's a bit like that.
The next day, and we were off again. 39 nautical miles. Check out this nautical hazard. Do you see that splashing over there? That's all rocks.
Whoa, 9.6!
It was a zippy little passage which got us to the Rio de Vigo in no time. We decided to anchor at this beach in the north, Ria de Vigo. I think that's how you say it. It was originally, for us, just going to be a stopover, but the Commodore said that they would be staying the next day to explore, so we followed orders and did the same. We have come to realise that when you copy the Germans, things work out quite well, and this was no exception. We went to explore. Why take the easy route? This was way more fun.
There's still water.
Me too! I know how to get
There's
across.
still water, so
I want to try.
I think it's
Which way do we go?
so nice to smell in the forest.
tree.
Hugh and Eric went off on their own to explore, and we turned back towards home. I think we missed out. We just got barked at. Does anyone else's kids collect sticks to such an extreme?
Just one fly now.
But I washed myself today.
Look, Jan's got a butterfly on him. Oh!
This would be our last steps on Spanish soil for a while.
Morning, Tilly. You do a big yawn for us. So it's 8 o'clock right now, guys. 8 o'clock. And shortly it's going to be 7 o'clock. Why is it going to be 7 o'clock in a moment?
Because we're going to be in Portugal.
We're going to be in Portugal. Hey, exciting. So we have our last passage. We're about 20 miles from the Portuguese border, and in 35 miles time we're going to be in Viana do Castelo. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, we've done all the pilotage. Castelo. That's where we're going. And Tilly's enjoying getting up early with us, aren't you?
Yeah.
And helping out, doing the anchor.
I have 6 legs on my top and 3 legs on my bottom.
We were up as early as the fishermen and off to Portugal.
So the race is on between us, Sinia and Jan behind us. Our boat is bigger and therefore faster, but their boat is smaller and they can do things like raise the mainsail like in about a minute, whereas ours, as you can see from my poor wife over here, takes us about literally 5 minutes to get the mainsail all the way up, slaving away. But we have the advantage, they've got babies to look after, whereas our babies are useful. Where's our baby? There she is. She's sorting out one of the lines right now. She's got rid of the anchor ball. Next we're going to sort out the anchor. See you there, Cal. So our mainsail is heavier than I am. It's huge, so thick. And normally about this point I have to take over. However, we're going out with 2 reefs in today, so Kelly's going to see if she can do the whole thing by herself.
Time to change the courtesy flag. Matilda gets the honour today. This is Tees doing the flag. Darcy's trying to remember the anthem. Just try to learn.
We've conquered France, and now we have conquered Spain. I'm going to do bowling.
We had such good wind that we'd considered carrying on. But as we arrived at the port that the Germans were going to, the wind died, so we followed them and ended up at Viana de Castelo. We all stepped foot into Portugal together.